Hey everyone, learning as I grow here. We're gonna change it up a little bit today. I had a request in the comments from someone on how exactly I made the CO2 generator. So I'm gonna do a how-to step by step. So first thing you want to do is I have a drill and a little cheap drill bit set from Walmart. 30 seconds drill bit. And hold the chuck, don't. And then you're gonna end up, you have two bottles. So the first cap to your first bottle, you only want one hole in it. So I'm gonna put it right in the center. Let's try not to do that, but oh well. And if you don't have a drill bit and a drill, you could heat up a nail and press it through. Milk it. Try not to bend my table up too much. And kind of just clean the debris out. So, I mean, you're not drinking it or eating it, so it's not going to hurt you, but it'll just help you get the hose through a little easier. My hatch. What did I do with my hose? Wow, 1 second. So this is the cap on your first bottle that's going to have your sugar, yeast, and 110 degree. Or if you don't have a thermometer, think of like baby water, lukewarm water. Too cold's better than too hot. You can kill yeast with too hot of water. Too cold of water will just make it take longer to work. So, if any doubt, just make it a little colder. And oh, there's the hose right in front of my face. So, at this point, got half a cup of sugar. Got a bucket of yeast right here. And you can use anything you want for a funnel. You know, who doesn't need an air conditioner remote user manual? Yeah. 4 buttons. You gotta have a big manual for it. So, hopefully you can see this. But I'm gonna put half a cup of sugar in. And then you kind of want to get that dissolved and mixed around in there so the yeast has something to eat. And then, while that's dissolving, I'm gonna grab my scissors from behind the magic curtain over here. While that's dissolving, you want to take your hose. This is just tubing for air stones, aquariums. This one you want up in the top of the bottle, and this one you want down into the water. So I'm going to cut it a little long at an angle, and that just helps you get it through the cap. The angle cut. 45 on it. So you want to feed that. I hope you guys can see me. I really don't have a good camera set up, but and you only want an inch or so hanging out. You don't want it to get down into your water. And then this other end goes through one hole on the blue cap. Down into the water. And this one you can just cut to whatever length of vent hose you want. I'm just doing this for you guys, so I'll just cut it long enough for you to get the hint. And we'll set this one aside in case I ever need it somewhere else. I'll put it probably in the tent and let it chug off the CO2 because the other one's getting low. So there's the exhaust out of the second bottle. This one goes in the first bottle with the yeast and the sugar with just a little bit hanging through to catch the CO2 that's being pushed out into the water. And then this one's the same as the first cap. You only put it in about an inch down. So now that we got that made, we'll pour the yeast into our sugar water that's had plenty of time to dissolve. 110 degrees, remember that. Lower is better than higher. You can't revive yeast after you burn it. Dump our tablespoon of yeast in there. And yeast is a kind of a living organism, so you don't want to be extra rough with it, but I kind of just give it a nice gentle shake in there. Get our cap on. We'll get this yeast container out of the way. Oh, I hope this video turns out good. It's hard shooting by yourself when you only look at the camera once when you set it up and just hope it stays there and you keep everything in the shot. But alright, let's get that hose kind of down into the water. And this, for any other, I didn't have a 1 liter bottle or a 20-ounce bottle, but this is not necessary to have another 2-liter bottle. It's just all I could find. And so as I swirl the yeast in, just gently swirl it in there. You can watch. It doesn't take long. And you don't have to fully dissolve the yeast. It'll definitely sit there and dissolve itself in. I just mix it a little bit. And this is what you end up with. So your bottle has the hose only about an inch in here. And then this one it comes from the first bottle all the way down into the water on the second bottle, which should be a 1 liter or 20 ounce. And your vent tube just, has to barely be down in there enough to let the CO2 pump out. You see, I made myself a note because I would have forgot. 110 degrees. And you can use, I already have one, so I mean you can use more sugar if you want to feed the yeast longer. It's really adjustable. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're not making pizza dough or bread, or you're really just trying to give your plants a little extra boost. So there she goes. And it'll start foaming up, and the water is a little cold from sitting getting the video set up, so It'll take a little while to get working, but you get the general idea. I hope this helped. And like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.